Okay, let's try that again.
If you're interested in easily improving your daily cup of joe, I wholeheartedly recommend. Oh my god! Are you guys here for me? Shut up. Wait. Is this on? Is this recorded? Hey guys. Welcome to chapter 6 of A Black Boy and His Black Coffee. Where I'm here to call There we go. Okay, I'm starting from testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. Who cut my cables? Oh my gosh, y'all know my podcast audio sounded a mess, and I think it still is. Screw it. We don't need a podcast. Welcome to YouTube. Period. Okay. Ooh. Hello, YouTube. No cables needed. Welcome your boys back. Is this a good shot?
Sure.
The shot.
Can you see this?
The shot.
Sir, don't worry about the shot. Don't worry about the book. Worry about yourself. 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to A Black Boy and His Black Coffee, chapter 6.
Oh my god.
Welcome to chapter 6 of A Black Boy and His Black Coffee. Welcome to chapter 6 of A Black Boy and His Black Coffee, a show meant to curate the
conversation.
Welcome to chapter 6 of A Black Boy and His Black Coffee, a conversation in the form... Welcome to chapter 6 of A Black Boy and His Black Coffee, a conversation meant to curate the black experience. And as y'all know, this podcast serves to cultivate all things black. This is not a podcast, ladies and gentlemen, so bring the alarm. Your boy's on you. So I've been heavy in talks with management, production, many networks. I had a couple deals on the line, and honestly, in the midst of, Corona and everything, a couple things kind of halted. So I felt like, why not take this time to explore, to get a little bit more personal with you guys. I know, all my hundreds of thousands of fans that have been tuning in on a weekly basis with the Black Boy and His Black Coffee, the podcast edition. I wanted to give you guys something a little bit different, give you guys a visual. I've been begging to see my beautiful followers, and of course you guys have been begging to see me. But I'm just so excited. So honestly, yeah, that's it. Like, he's on YouTube. Can you believe it? Oh, yes. So, of course, I would love to take all the credit for doing this, but there's many people behind the scenes that I have to give a lot of thanks to that helped me get to this point. And we'll thank all the other people later, but I just want to start off with thanking one of my first sponsors who doesn't yet know they're technically a sponsor, but will shortly be a sponsor, and that is Drift Away Coffee. They are an amazing coffee subscription. For those of you that are really connoisseurs of coffee and just love, which you wouldn't be tuning in right now if you weren't a connoisseur of coffee, so clearly, Anywho, it's a subscription box. You fill out, your little questionnaire, your survey. You put in the notes that you love, the flavors, the hints, and they literally curate a package for you that is to your liking, that tickles your, the persuasion that you have for coffee. So, like I said, Drift Away Coffee, it's amazing. I don't know how expensive it is because my love got it for me as a gift. But for those that you love, that love coffee, get them this gift. Drift Away Coffee. You can never drift away too far. Now it's time. Now, Y'all, I've said it once, I'm gonna say it again. And again, and again. This is your time to get your cup of coffee. It should be already percolating, it should be bubbling, it should be brewing. The smell should be permeating throughout your house, ladies and gentlemen. You've had a whole 24 hours to get your cup ready. You haven't been doing anything besides grazing over Netflix shows. So get that cup out, like so. Put the Keurig in, click down, press 6 ounces, and pour, ladies and gentlemen. Because it is time, yet again, to sip and talk. And sip, sip, and talk. Sip and talk. And sip, sip, and talk. Cut for American Idol. We'll send that away. Woo! So let me tell you what I'm tasting in my Drift Away brew this week. I'm getting notes of citrus, definitely citrus, but the citrus is kind of, it's almost in a marriage with another note. Let me see. I know what it is. So this marriage consists of citrus and hazelnut, and I think it has a pop of pomegranate in there, which it's an exquisite blend. You guys want to taste? I know you want to taste. Let me give you a little taste. There you go. Hold on, it's hot. Okay. There you go. Get it, little baby. There you go. Whew, amazing. Okay, so now that we all have our cup of coffee, now that you've tasted mine, I've tasted yours. It's a little nasty, huh? Put your kids away. Hide your kids. Hide your grandmama. Okay. Okay, so we all have our glasses. We're good. We're settled in. Seriously, let's get into it, y'all. As we all know, we are in a very, very, very serious time. You know what I mean? It's scary times. A lot of people are, quite frankly, scared shitless of what is going on. So first and foremost, I do just want to give the most sincere condolences to anyone who's been affected by COVID-19. I'm super, super privileged and fortunate that I haven't had anyone in my immediate circle be affected by this very aggressive virus. But I know that millions of people have been affected by it. I know hundreds and thousands of people have lost their life to it. And I know that it is nothing short of a joke, despite how much your president likes to say otherwise. I don't want to dwell on the negative aspects of COVID-19. I know a lot of us clearly are tuned in, to the news and hear all of the heartbreak that's going on. I'll reserve that for when you're not tuning in on our weekly special of Drinking Coffee Together. I want to keep it though positive. I just want to highlight all the good people that are stepping up to the plate, the communities, the companies, the healthcare workers, just everyone who's really elevated themselves and compensated for the lack thereof aid that we that we have yet to receive from the administration. So again, I just want to give a shout out to companies like Aldi or like PepsiCo, who are either giving their employees extra increased wages during this time because they understand that their employees, essential employees, are still working during this pandemic. They're subjecting themselves and their families to the virus. And so because of such, they're increasing wages. Like I said, we have communities out here communities and people that are making masks for healthcare professionals and for hospital workers and for even people, essential workers like gas station attendants, grocery store workers. All these people, they are constantly exposed and putting themselves in jeopardy for our own sanity to get, nutrition, food, or whatever the case may be. And so I just feel like all these people deserve so much praise for, again, stepping up to the plate and doing what they can to help us during this time. I wish I could take credit and say that I know how to sew a mask, or I know how to make any type of protective equipment. I don't. I wish I could contribute in that way, but I think at least I can highlight those that do. And so again, I want to give a special thank you and shout out to everyone that has stepped up to the plate, because I think in so much darkness, we do tend to, we can see light a little bit better, when we're in the midst of all this darkness. So I would love for you guys, honestly, on a real tip, send me anybody that that personally is doing what they can to help, whether it be making stuff or providing free delivery for seniors, or like I said, just alleviating the situation anyhow. I would love to know so that I can highlight them, promote them, and give them the due that they deserve right now. So yes. And like a wise man once told me, in the end, it will all be okay. And if it is not okay, then it is not the end yet. So let's just keep that in mind, and we will get through this just like we've done with other pandemics in the past. Okay, but on a much lighter note, and on to all the messiness that we need and love right now, we're gonna shift gears. Let's start with should we start with high messy, low messy, middle messy? Y'all, do I look crazy? I feel like I really do look crazy. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me just fix this a little bit. Boom. I want to know, what do you guys look like right now? Because I feel like y'all are beating your face. I know we have the Don't Rush challenge. All my queens are out here looking like queens. And your boy's over here looking like Boo Boo the Fool, But it's okay. Okay, so let's start with the messiest of the messiest. Wendy Williams! Ah! So Wendy, to no surprise, is at war with another celebrity because she pissed off the celebrity. And this person happens to be Linnea Leakes, also known as Miss Nene from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. It's really not that deep, nor is it important. But again, we're in the midst of a quarantine, so, for the sake of, let's just give it a little bit of life. Okay, so check it out. Nene was filming for her show. I think she was filming a YouTube show on her segment, or her channel, whatever, right? She calls Wendy, hey girl, I'm filming. I want you to speak with me. Kiki, ka. Let's make it a moment. And Wendy felt like, I guess she was caught off guard. She felt like Nene was kind of pressuring her into being on her show. You know what I mean? And I guess Wendy just felt like, you don't do that. You don't ambush somebody into participating on another person's show. I felt like the whole thing is petty, it's not deep. But I understand Wendy's, I guess I can understand her perspective a little bit. But again, if you're really good friends with someone, I just feel like, you do the friend a favor. It's not a stranger didn't ask you to be on film with her. It's your friend, Nene. You say yes, you're on there for 3 minutes. What else are you doing, Wendy? You're sitting at home doing nothing, my dear. How you doing? Give the girl 5 minutes of your time. Come on now. More about Nene though. So not more about Nene, but regarding Nene, we have the housewives. They come on this week. I feel like this week was a little bit blasé. I feel like nothing, too substantial happened. All the gotcha moments kind of was in Greece last week, but they came back from Greece. Candy and Todd kind of got into it a little bit. Nothing deep. I feel like he just wants her to be at home more. We all know Candy to be an independent woman. She is a boss. She is a mogul. She is arguably the top 3 richest housewife out of all the franchises. So she's a mogul. So for her being at home and being, you know, this cliche housewife that Todd wants to see her as, I just feel like, I don't know, he's not Stevie Wonder, he's not Helen Keller. I don't understand what he saw that the rest of us, you know, did, because I just feel like we all know that she's not the type to just be the domesticated, I'm at home babe, you know, 24 hours a day, cooking, cleaning, whatever. And he just kind of had an issue with it. And I wish them the best. I'm sure they'll be fine. What else happened on Atlanta? What else happens? I feel like I feel like something happened with Portia, but I'm just, forgive him, y'all. You know, the amnesia, he's not using his brain like he always did prior to quarantine. So he doesn't always remember all the things like that. But more importantly, I need Andy Cohen to figure out what we're gonna do about this reunion, because what we're not about to do is have Miss Rona interrupt a housewife reunion. I know the girl thinks she's strong, and I know she thinks that she can interrupt life like she has, but what she will not do is interrupt my housewife reunion, okay? Let me tell you that much, Rona. So, Andy, give me a call. I have a couple ideas on what we can do. Either it be virtual, you know, like a Skype or a Zoom. We can utilize that. We can do almost like a, you know, we can all be in like a PPE chic. That may be a bit insensitive, I understand, so let's dismiss that one. But I do like the Skype, Zoom type reunion. That may work for the time being. Because here's the thing, too much time cannot pass, because these girls then won't care about the feuds that they're in right now, you know? I just feel like, I mean, that's just, you guys think about it. You hate your best friend, you hate, you know, the hoe who messed with your man, whatever. But as time goes on, you forget about it. And it's just like, I don't even want to give that much energy to that. So I feel like that's what's going to happen if we don't have this reunion in the timely fashion that we should. But I'm super excited because Beverly Hills Housewives is coming back. Beverly Hills Housewives is coming back and back, because we have, what's her name? Garcelle. So I just feel like Andy got together with Bravo and they were like, just give us all 3 seasons. New York, Beverly Hills, Potomac, boom, hit them all with it. We're in the middle of this quarantine, give the girls something to watch, because listen, we're gonna plow through these seasons. I'm gonna sit there with my wine and enjoy. I'm so excited. You know another show that I'm excited about? Insecure! Season 4, HBO, this Sunday. You're not going to be anywhere else, so you will be there. Issa Rae, thank you for just giving us a little bit of life back that so many of us have lost. Something to look forward to. I'm so excited. From what I understand, all of our girls will be there. Amanda Seales, Yvonne Orji, what's his name? Jay Lawrence? Is that his name? I think so. But yeah, I'm just so excited. I can't even remember, where did we leave off last season? Was Coachella last season? And then her and Lawrence running to there's no Kahlua in this coffee. It's straight black, because it's a black boy and it's black coffee. But after I do wrap the show, I will add a little bit of Kahlua in here. Anywho, I think they left off at the gas station, and like it was kind of like she sees him, he sees her, and then like it was scene. I may be making that up, but I feel like that's how it ended. Regardless though, I'm super excited. I will be all the way tuned in. And shout out to you mamas for gracing the beautiful cover of Teen Vogue. Children, do not go to the grocery stores to pick up the cover like I would normally tell you to do, because we support all of our black kings and queens. This time though, stay at home, be safe, and just log on to teenvogue.com and see her beautiful cover. Another Nubian queen though to grace Vogue is Rihanna. I think she did UK Vogue or Vogue Britain, something like that. But Mama Slay, per usual. What else is new? One day, Riri. I'm gonna look just like you. Oh my God, Riri. Hold on, we're gonna save that for another show, because I got something to tell you. Anywho, moving right along, we do have our beloved holiday coming up this Sunday. And how ironic is it that we are in the most holy week in the midst of the craziest week. It's a lot. Anywho though, I want to know what are you guys doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like, hell, I may be here with a cup of coffee from Driftaway Coffee and some cashews. You know what I mean? We'll say a couple prayers and we'll just get through. We will just get through. I think it'll be day 20 something of quarantine. Y'all. That's all we can do. That's really it. But yes, Easter's coming up. I hope everyone has a blessed Easter. If you don't have anything to cook, please don't go out. As we all know, this is supposed to be a rough couple weeks. Go in your freezer. I'm sure you got some frozen ribeye. Ooh, not the ribeye though. Y'all don't have a frozen ribeye. Frozen, what's the other meat that starts with an R?
Roast beef.
Boom. Frozen roast. Ooh, ooh. Don't say it. Don't say it. The cashews just got stuck in his throat. Go in the freezer, get the frozen roast beef. I know you got some canned green beans. Y'all got some noodles in there. Throw some shredded cheese. We got mac and cheese, beans, and roast beef. That's a meal. That's an Easter meal. Thank God that we all still here, and we're gonna come out even stronger afterwards. And then next Easter we can turn. Well, we're not gonna turn up, but we'll turn up and thank Him. Hey, hey, alhamdulillah. Music makes me lose control. Music makes me lose control. Let's go. Go, go, go.
You're gonna get copyrighted. I was
Oh. Music. Okay, so Ari came out. My girl Ari, not Grande, not My Little Pony. Ari Lennox came forth with a couple tracks that it's like a remix, and she put a couple artists on the tracks. They're super, super cute. I don't even know the tracks that she did, but it was cute. It was a moment. Also, Riri, speaking of, that's what I meant to say. She came on Party Next Door's latest track. She was a feature on there, super, super hot. I mean, she only gave us like 20 seconds, you know what I mean? Like, she gave us like she didn't even do like Riri. It was like but it was enough, you know, to get the girls excited again, and I'm sure after quarantine she'll bless us with something, because we all deserve it. Kiana Lede though, I'm not sure if you guys have heard of her. I think she's kind of new, kind of not. Is she a freshman artist, sophomore? We'll call her a sophomore artist. Yeah, she came out with a new album though. It is a whole vibe. She has a whole bunch of features on there. She has Shea Butter Baby on there, like we just mentioned. Just really, really good. I love her stuff. The new queen of pop, Dua Lipa, just released her latest, highly anticipated album. I kind of want to do her choreo, but I can't play her music because I'm going to get copyrighted, so I'm not going to do the dance. Unless Dua wants to, like, do a little collab. Anywho, though, her album is super, super hot. I love it. I'm not really a fan of, like, pop, you know what I mean? I've never listened to, like, a Lady Gaga album in its entirety. Never done Katy Perry, Taylor Swift. I feel like I haven't listened to an entire pop album since, like...
Have you listened to an entire album ever?
Yes, I have. You know what the latest pop album I did was the Oops, I Did It Again album, Britney Spears. But she's the queen of pop. And I say that to say that I listened to Dua Lipa's album in its entirety. So that's saying something, I feel like. You know? I just feel like we should give the girl her flowers. Because she's coming, you know? She's coming up and she's doing the damn thing. Well, that is it, guys. My cup is officially empty. You guys have talked to me all the way through my cup.
You know what's worse?
I just want to thank you all so much for tuning in for the very first episode of A Black Boy and His Black Cup of Coffee here on YouTube. We made it! Thank you so much. I just want to, of course, remind you, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, turn on your notification bells right here, right there, right here, right here. Share with everyone. Thank you so much. For all of my followers that have started with me on the podcast and now coming to this platform, you guys already know the drill. For all of my people out there whose melanin may not be as abundant as mine, need not worry, grab yourself an extra shot of espresso and please join us next time. And for those in the community, as always, don't forget to stay beautiful, blessed, and black.